Welcome everyone to Space Trickmart. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We are going to be continuing. So I've figured out some stuff. So what I've figured out is I was watching a team comp where we got Drexthar, right? Which I'm still going to be having to do stuff with. So yeah, it's got Drexthar. Let's just let it run a bit. Okay. There we go. That's better. Ugh. We got that. Mix an affinity potion. No, I don't want to spend 1,000,000. We go. I'm going to fight in 5 tag arenas. We'll start with this one. Yeah, so how you guys doing? I know that the Avion didn't have great inception, but unfortunately I should expect that by now because people have lost track of Avion or whatever. At any rate, it has a lot in common with this game, a lot more than you might think. So I hope you continue to enjoy that. I will continue to do raid stuff. I will be doing more Doom Tower content, but I want to intersperse it with what I do from day to day. Because I do these quests from day to day. Go in with the Opportunity Strike. There we go. Good. Lightning Arrow. There we go. So yeah, we're going to continue to want to get through these team comps. So basically, I have most of the components, right? I've got Deacon. I've got Drexthar. I've got Occult Brawler. I'm missing Lanicus, but I can substitute for Rockin' for that. And what else? I can substitute for Rockin' for that, and I have a Sepulcher Sentinel. Only problem with my Sepulcher, I have not been investing in her. I believe I still have her. I believe I haven't fed her, so I'm going to check where she is for a minute. But then I have to get the speeds. Team from a single faction. See, the problem is most of these are really strong teams. So from a single faction, that's not going to be easy. We're probably, and this is going to sound bad, I'm probably going to have to do barbarians. I know that sounds awful, but that's one of my best arena factions. We can also try high elves. But yes, barbarians is probably my best faction for arena in terms of completeness. The rest of them have missing bits and pieces. I guess I could do lizard men. So there is that possibility now. But we would have no speed lead that's developed. That's the issue. I don't typically use Haikatoon, do I? Welp. We're probably doomed anyway, because their team is better tuned. But, at least we tried. And we got the reward, which is all that really matters. And I have to clean up arena quests anyway, so we're going to do that a bit differently. So, okay, well, we're going to change plans here and kind of differently, so we're going to want Deacon lead, Phenac. We're going to try this team. If it doesn't work, fine, we'll try something else, but we'll try this team first. Deacon is more set up to do this. Say like that. And then that knocks out the reviver. And then we can block revive her, and voila, that's out of there. I still want a Zergala. Here, we can just use this team. And if this doesn't work, I've got my own plan. I had a feeling that Haikatoon was fast, because otherwise this team would not even get this far. As we still have to do the 5 arena battles, right? Wait. Here we're probably going to want... Let's try this team. If not, I got some dank ideas on what I can do. Because I need to get these quests done, and I haven't got the quests done. Thankfully, they're not quick. Which is exactly what I wanted. So they have no rezzers. We're going to want to go straight for Wither the Crown. We want to take her out at all costs. No, you did not mishear me. At all costs. That's why. That's why. Alright, since they got set up, that's automatic loss. You don't want to deal with that. Let's give it a go anyway. There's a number of ways we can approach this team. Okay, they have low resist. Okay, good. She's provoked. Because the main thing is we want to take these two out. Because Ninja, although a threat, is nowhere near the threat of Elder Skarg or her. Because both Elder Skarg or Duchess, or her, Ursula or Elder Skarg, if either one of those gets going, we're donezo. I only wanted to do that enough to get the quest done. Now, in terms of the Demon Lord, somewhere in my 50s bin, there's a Sepulcher hiding. Maybe she's in the vaults. Yes, I knew it. Take her out of the vault.
Let me see your shoes.
And vault this guy. Go for it. Have fun with my shoes. You and the dog.
I know I'm riding your shoes.
Anyway, I was trying to be funny with that. So where are we in terms of... Okay, yes, we are supposed to assemble some food. But yeah, we're supposed to turn her into a rank 5. I mean rank 6. Because she is going to be part of my new clan boss team. Now that I realize how valuable she is for creating a team, I might as well. I might as well. Who do I want to kill off? I'll just do that for now. Because eventually he has to turn into more of these. Because I need another 6-star. The cycle of 6 stars does not end here. Let's see. Well, since this is about to expire anyway, might as well take it. As this is where I start raising this food, see? We might as well take the liberty of starting to upgrade this Mushroom Man while we're at it. Because guess what? The Mushroom Man is still not fully upgraded. But, yeah, I've had a Sepulcher in my vault this entire time, and I haven't been using her. The colony expands. Yep, the colony expands. But let's go back to here. So yes, we were helping the Mushroom Man. The Mushroom Man and Geomancer both still need help. But they aren't the only ones. Because I need to make a number of these 40s. And the 40s will slowly upgrade into 5 stars. And then the 5 stars will feed the feed up, make 6 stars. That's the system. Because this guy, although we 6-starred him and Geomancer still have a ways to go as they fight through Banner Lords and other factions. They have a ways to go before they can qualify for Clan Boss. That's just the reality of it. Because all of them are new to my squad. Let's reach the boss, shall we? Amazed they resisted that. I do have to check his accuracy. I do have to wonder that. I do have to wonder as Bellower helps them out. The reason I like Bellower for this situation in general, especially in Brutal Campaign, is because he makes short work of the waves. Short work of the Banner Lords and their ritual. I know it's not Kale, but since I took the trouble to make a Bellower to knock them all out, we might as well use him. See? But this isn't all I have to do. Because I've got to clear up that monthly quest. As the Mushroom Man slowly develops into a credible force. Because the thing is, the Mushroom Man is not finished development. Unlike Venomage, who's 60, but she still has some things with the gear and then the masteries, because the overall journey to being a fully developed champion in this game is actually longer than it looks. It's longer than it looks. And I don't plan on hatching any more voids right this second because I've had issues with that. Now you might ask, why 6-star Sepulcher before Nightmare? The issue is that a level 50 champion is not fit for Nightmare. They must be maxed. Because Nightmare is not a child's playground, it's a serious place. So, we're doing this to both complete the quests and to do double star clan activity on each one. I'm not aiming for triple right now because I have other things to do today besides activity stars. So we have to do a clan boss, even though I know for a fact it would be optimal. It would be optimal to do a clan boss run with something else. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to yeah, his accuracy is a tad low. What we're going to do actually is we're going to remove these off of Venomage temporarily and put them back on Farakan to try to demonstrate what I'm talking about. There we go. That gives them more accuracy. Now, we want to check. Okay, the clan shop hasn't refreshed. Want to go to the clan boss. Now, we're going to be setting up a different kind of setup. So, we're going to go these. We're going to go Deacon. We'll eventually put Sepulcher in there, but right now we're just going to use Demetha. I do want Sepulcher ranked up eventually. And then we're going to put Farakan in there. Now the final team is going to have Sepulcher Sentinel in there. Get this beat down. Gets that Flesh Wither in there. Get the Leech. More poisons, perfect. So this is a sample team similar to what I'm going to be looking to do in the future. But the other team is going to involve maxing and putting masteries on Sepulcher, which is a little ways off. It's a little ways off because I was already building a bunch of champs during the clan versus clan, and I burnt a lot of energy doing so without realizing that building Sepulcher would have been vital to this scheme. Because I kind of forgot about Sepulcher. I kept her in the vault for too long. I'm going this on manual because I don't know how this behaves on auto. Keeping the poisons up. Getting a beat down on there. Of course, getting tier 6 masteries is going to help on Frocken and see, that's the issue. There's something wrong with this tune. This speed tune. There's something drastically wrong with it. And I know this because I should be doing dramatically more damage, especially once I get the other part of the team comp in place. I'm sure Sepulcher is easier to tune, and that's why the other guy chose it. And I will be maxing Sepulcher in the future. As I believe this is where it all goes to pot. Is where they come out of sync at this point. And because he has lack of healing because he doesn't do any War Master. As the War Master with the Leech can keep a team sustained for much longer. See, that's, I think, the issue as well. That is the issue. I mean, we still got 10 million, but there's a lot more potential here. Like, a lot more. Geomancer will eventually become a credible force in this squad. Right. I need to do at least one more arena to make sure that we, or at least try to get closer to the goal. Wow. Why that did not block revive, I don't understand. There we go, one block revive. As the first thing about this team, as you might notice, is you have to remove the heals. If we don't remove the heals, we are doomed. So we gotta remove these heals here. That is the key here. So notice how I elected to do Deacon instead, because I knew that we didn't need block revive after we got rid of the two revivers. Now we can just fight them on their own turf. Their own terms instead of my own terms, I mean. Get it on my own terms instead of having to struggle versus revives. Because struggling versus revives is never fun. Okay, so we did that. Now, the next major thing we have to do is attend to the other account. Because there's a lot to do. You guys don't get to see this every day. But believe me when I say every day I do this for the clan. I save the clan every day, regardless of how difficult it may be. Now, because people always ask me, where do I get all this energy fuel, Vaporsmith? Where do I get all this stuff? I slowly save it up with huge amounts of quests, is what the answer is. And it's hard. Because it's a relentless... You have to be relentless. Because otherwise, you lose. Now, normally I put this on auto and just leave it at that. But today, we're not going to do that. Granted, I'm going to have to put this in 2 pieces. Because, quite literally... Nah, you know what? I'll do it off screen. I'll just have this as a final thing. Because yes, this is just a taste of what I have to do to maintain my standing. It's hard. I'm pretty sure I've made myself plain with that. Right. And this account isn't close because I have to figure out what to do about Sepulcher. Or do I have Sepulcher? Pretty sure I do, but I have to check. And if you're wondering why I'm trying to do it, someone just did 30 million damage with that team. And I was like, 30 million? 30 million? Okay, at least I'll show the daily. Because, you know... As much as I hate to say it, I still need Mashald 150%. I still need him. Or at least I really want him real bad. And he still hasn't come home. One day, I swear. One day he will come home. One day. You'll see him, and he will come home. Come on. I don't know how many times, Mashal, do I have to knock you out before you appear in my shards. Come on. I beg you. Come on. We'll be covering more stuff on this game later. Don't worry about it. I have to play this game every single day without fail, so because I need to save the clan. And there's still the one spot that's still open this whole time. Any crazy inactive people? No. Good. Although Android may be subject to being culled. Because again, if he stays, too long and someone else wants to get in, you know what happens, right?